Good morning. It is 6 a.m. and we are doing something a little different. We have something in the works. So it's gonna be a surprise. We're training today, this morning, but it's kind of different training. So you'll see when we get there. Despite the music, we are actually not jazzercising today. Hey, what's going on? All right, so if you haven't guessed it, there's weightlifting upstairs. That's why you hear the banging. So we are going to be doing some rounds this morning with Mike. He's the owner of the gym and the owner of the Ray's boxing promotion. So basically, yeah, we're gonna be doing some rounds. I'm just gonna braid my hair that way. I don't have hair on my face, so let me braid my hair and put on some hand wraps, and let's get punched in the face. So here he is, in all his glory.
What's up? I found your a girl no fights, 127 pounds.
Oh, nice, perfect.
She's in New York, so not far. No,
Yeah. It's been a while.
You know how to do it?
I don't know if I did once upon a time. Yeah.
So, odd fingers.
Coming to inside of palm, 2 times around the wrist, 2 times.
Not exact sign. She'll change it a few times.
Okay.
You just want to get around, protect where you can. Right, and once you're here, so a lot of people like to have this area free so you can make that fist. So if you want that area free, put it down here. Move there. Right. And then the idea is that you can't cross that. So then what I do is I move it here.
Nice.
Come back this way. Right. Come over here. So it's basically it's extra padding on the knuckles to protect.
Do you want to tell a story of how you got into boxing?
Oh, sure. Okay, so I started boxing because when I was a young kid, I thought it was really cool that I hung around with older people, and my mom caught me with a gun and didn't know what to do with herself. So she called my uncle and he brought me over to a gym, and he was basically trying to prove a point that if I thought I was a tough guy, he was going to show me that I wasn't, and put me in to box with some older kids. They were 13 and 14 years old, and I was only 9, and the kids beat me up pretty good, and I felt like I couldn't give up. I had to come back. so I just kept going and going and going, and that is the story of a only child to a young mother living in the city. Could have went completely wrong. Instead, being a gym owner today probably could be good.
Yeah.
So,
Went to the Junior Olympics and has a
won
non-profit.
some national championships. I have a non-profit.
Oh, very good.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a non-profit that's out to help youth make sure that they don't make the similar mistakes and give them a place to go. So we sponsor kids to come to the gym. You can check it out. It's at afightingchanceinc.com, I think. Let me see. I just forget the actual tag. afightingchanceinc.org.
Nice. Cool. And so, like, could people, like, could I go online and, like, make a donation, right?
Yeah, so you can go online, you can check it out, you can make donations, you can call us, and more importantly, I mean, donations are super important. It helps us take care of kids, but more important, you know, share the mission, be part of the cause.
I could just look at you doing it, and you're like, oh my gosh, she's.
I'll take this. So, good to go.
Murdering it.
So,
Butchering it.
no, you are.
I had like the first two steps right.
Yeah, you're good. You got nervous.
When I started looking through the fingers and I saw your face, I'm like, yes.
Well, you know what's funny is that a lot of people actually, like, there's no perfect science, so it's what feels good to you. But as you start to get, right this second, I might be better at it than you, but as you start to know your body and what feels best for protection, you'll kill it.
Yeah, I think
so. It might be a loop through those, the way you just loop through that, it might be how you end up with it. Second. And when you actually roll these out, you won't have that same issue.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, my wrists are gonna be happy.
Yeah, I'm sure your hands.
Yeah.
Because you punch like a mule. And it was definitely, the other day I could tell your hands are like giving a little issue with the mitts.
And then for your boxing promotion, like how long have you had that?
Yeah, great question. So, back about 2018, when I decided I was going to come and leave the corporate world of personal training and start doing my own little gym, around the time I came back to Salem Fitness, I started a boxing management / promotion company. And real quickly, I just wanted to be a trainer of people, but real quickly I realized that there's a big business behind this, and if you're just one part, your guys will never get a real opportunity. You know, they're never going to get the ability to be able to fight on these cards because it takes money to put these cards on, and you know, which means that people have to sell tickets, and there was this process behind it. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to put on some fights for my guys, and at least that way they can fight.
Yeah, you have like a space
We
for
have,
it. You have
right, we have a platform.
Platform, yeah.
And so that's what we did. And now we're on Fight. The series is called Down and Dirty. We're on Down and Dirty 10, which is going to be at Manchester, New Hampshire. We've done it in Maine. We've done it in Mass. We've done it in Florida. So all over the East. And love every bit of it. It's tough, you know, put work in, but it's fun.
Yeah, you're going to be doing MMA fights soon?
We're going to start doing MMA fights, yeah, because we love it, and hopefully even some bare knuckle.
Ooh.
So I want to focus on being able to give a platform. Boxing will always be boxing will always be my direct, because that's what I know best. But combat sports, they're similar, and it's good to have the outlet across the board, because I think people like yourself are very into multiple disciplines, right? Like super excited you're gonna box, but your ground and pound skills are amazing. I don't think that you have to, at the level in which people are at in city, state, regions, I don't think that there's anything wrong with having multiple disciplines fighting in multiple levels. When you talk about the high level world championship status, UFC, sure, now you're training 5-6 months out of the year for one thing. There's no time to have multiple disciplines, but Bo Jackson did it in baseball and football, so I can't.
Oh yeah, right. All right, want to do some rounds?
Yeah.
I took my socks off early.
Is it a 20? Turn southpaw.
What's that?
I try to southpaw.
Yeah.
So you gotta walk. You come on the inside of my foot.
Yeah.
You increase the knee,
Okay.
the angle.
Yep. So.
No, you don't know. You make it straight back. You make your back foot goes to the outside.
Goes on the outside. Okay.
Good. Then I have a harder time.
Yep.
And so if you're coming inside,
Then it's
I
all
like
that.
that. All the way home.
She's Orthodox, right? Or she's
Good. It was like Dan Scully and yeah, I just
What's that?
Dan Scully, my name when they came up. I'm like,
Oh. Here I am volunteering, thinking I'm fucking. You can't hit me.
dudes.